Boris Johnson has come under fire today for his government's coronavirus strategy, and one expert on China says the country cannot be blamed for the UK's failings. Last night, Prime Minister Boris Johnson addressed the nation as he set out a timetable for the UK's exit out of coronavirus lockdown. Piers Morgan also made headlines today in his fiery interview with Conservative MP Andrew Bridgen after the backbencher gave unclear advice relating to the government's own policy. The GMB host also raised the controversy surrounding a lack of protective personal equipment. This was picked out by expert on Chinese politics Steve Sang in an interview with Express, who argued that while China's Communist Party has a lot to answer for, Mr. Johnson and co. cannot use Beijing as a scapegoat for the coronavirus crisis. Professor Sang said, the criticism can be both justified and a deliberate attempt to deflect from the failings of the British government. It is true that the Chinese government was not transparent, nor did they give timely information that could have given us time to prepare. However, I do have a problem with the assumption we would have used that warning and time effectively and responsibly. Even if the Chinese government had been open to begin with, we had senior ministers talking about the need for herd immunity. So they weren't taking this thing seriously anyway. Taiwan, for example, knew how the Chinese government operates, they were also lied to, but they acted swiftly in distributing PPE and ramped up manufacturing for the general population from the beginning. The UK didn't act in this way, so the fact we are still not increasing PPE in the midst of the global pandemic is not something we can blame the Chinese for. Beijing has received widespread criticism for its lack of transparency. The world was first alerted to coronavirus in December 2019, but one of the whistleblowers, Li Wenlang, a doctor in Wuhan, was punished for warning other doctors of a new SARS-like disease in a WhatsApp chat.